I said before coming to Brussels that if I couldn't get adequate safeguards for Britain in a new European treaty, then I wouldn't agree to it. What is on offer isn't in Britain's interests, so I didn't agree to it. Let me explain why this matters. Of course, we want the Eurozone countries to come together and to solve their problems. But we should only allow that to happen inside the European Union treaties if there are proper protections for the single market and for other key British interests. Without those safeguards, it is better not to have a treaty within a treaty, but to have those countries make their arrangements separately. That is what is now going to happen.
Comme vous le saviez, nous aurions préféré une réforme des traités à 27. Cela n'a pas été possible compte tenu de la position de nos amis britanniques. Cela sera donc un traité intergouvernemental à 17, ouvert à tous ceux qui voudront nous rejoindre. Un grand nombre de pays nous ont fait savoir qu'ils voudront nous rejoindre. À la minute où je vous parle, il y a 2 pays qui ont clairement dit qu'ils se maintenaient en dehors, c'est la Hongrie et le Royaume-Uni.
The difference between the ins and the outs, those in the euro and those out of the euro, has inevitably created some tensions within the European Union. Now, there are arrangements in the EU treaties to allow different countries to do different things, but these have always been accompanied by adequate safeguards within the treaties. When we can't be given those safeguards in the treaty, it is better this is done by intergovernmental arrangements outside the treaty and outside the institutions of the European Union.
David Cameron a demandé ce que nous avons considéré tous comme inacceptable, un protocole dans le traité permettant d'exonérer le Royaume-Uni d'un certain nombre de réglementations sur les services financiers. Ce que nous n'avons pas pu accepter, puisque nous considérons tout au contraire qu'une partie des ennuis du monde vient de la dérégulation du service financier.
I think the idea of Europe being more of a network, where you choose the organisations you join and you choose those organisations you don't join, is actually a way that Britain can get at what we want and what we need in Europe. We're never going to join the euro. We're never going to give up the sort of sovereignty that these countries are having to give up in order to enter a fiscal union. So in some ways, the fact they're going to do this in a separate treaty without actually, distorting the European Union treaty itself, in many ways, given we couldn't get those safeguards, perhaps it's a better outcome.